Coast to Coast Pick 5. $1 minimum. Player-friendly 15% takeout. Coast to Coast Pick 5.
It's Santa Anita Derby Day on Saturday, April 6th. So that means we have a special edition of the Coast to Coast Pick 5 from First Racing. We're actually going to end in the Santa Anita Derby. So we'll be bouncing back and forth from Gulfstream Park to Santa Anita. Remember, this wager has a $1 base minimum and a 15% low takeout. And you get those free DRF pass performances for the sequence. Let's jump on in and take a look how I'm going to play it on Saturday, which is a really big day at Santa Anita. Things get started in race 3 at Santa Anita. This one is 6 furlongs on the turf course. It's an optional claimer. It's a first level allowance. This is a difficult race to me because you have the 3 Big Summer who's coming back off the bench. You have the 9 Rugelach who makes a lot of sense, but with the outside draw, that might get a little difficult for her. I just wanted to make sure we could get through this race. I threw in a couple other prices, including the 10 Jennifer's Delight and the 5 Haley Levade, who's actually performed really well over the 6 furlong layout on the turf. So we'll be spreading out quite a bit to get things started. Let's see if we can just get alive moving on from Santa Anita to Gulfstream Park, because leg 2, we bounce over to Gulfstream Park. This one's a first level allowance. It's an optional claimer, 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course here. I thought the 1 Madam Mischief seems like the class of the field. This is a horse who's been facing better when on the grass. 2 and 3 starts back. She was in against Stakes Company behind horses like Ozara and Life's Inaudible, and they're much tougher than this group right here. To the outside, you have Gilda Lily, kind of the wild card, a horse who was impressive first time out on the synthetic, going long, and is beautifully bred for the turf. The Dam was a winner on the turf. 5 siblings tried turf, 4 won on it, bred for the grass. Let's move back to Santa Anita. We flip to race number 7 at Santa Anita. I thought the 1 Pleasant Wave as a big price was kind of interesting. This horse should take a nice step forward. Second start off the bench, had some traffic to deal with last time out. Then you have the number 9 Royal Chatter, who's a total wild card coming into the U.S. for the first time for Leonard Powell. They get Lasix, and Powell does really well with new acquisitions. To the outside, you have the speed of Just Nails. I think Maldonado is going to send this one hard from the outside. This mare should be winging it, and now third start off the bench, she should be ready for her absolute best effort in here. 2 more races that remain, and my single comes up next in the Pick 5 sequence. And we also have a replay on this one. The number 1, Graceland Gray, was a horse who came down the hill on February the 25th. And she is the gray that you can see down on the inside. She's looking for some room. She's going to face a couple of other rivals that were from that same race that will be back on Saturday. But I think with the inside draw, it will give her some options because she has speed. Don't be shocked if Hernandez is a little bit more aggressive. Just having to check and wait behind horses may have been the difference between winning and finishing second in that one for Graceland Gray. I think a smoother journey can get her into the winner's circle, and that's going to be my single in the Pick 5 sequence. We'll take a look at that ticket in just a minute. But first, we have to finish up in the Santa Anita Derby, where you have Imagination installed as the 8-5 morning line favorite. And he's done nothing wrong in his career. He's raced 5 times, 2 wins, 3 seconds. He's been right there basically every time. He's no doubt the horse to beat. But he does face an interesting horse named Stronghold, who comes over from Sunland, won the Sunland Derby last time out, and is multiple graded stakes placed. On the outside, I mean, I'm a Rams fan. Got to go with McVeigh. I do think McVeigh is improving. And if you're looking for someone in this race that could be passing horses late, I think he's one of a few that could sit and could actually pass some horses. So we'll go 3, 4, and 7 to close out a Pick 5 that we've put together for $90. Remember, you can play this at DRF Bets. You can play this every Saturday and every Sunday, and they have extended these coast-to-coast Pick 5 sequences. They've been so successful, they're going to keep them going all the way through June. Good luck on Saturday. It ends with the Santa Anita Derby. Make sure to get involved in the coast-to-coast Pick 5 every Saturday and Sunday.